Welcome to your SCV. I'm your host, Kara Blumfield. Each week we strive to bring you the most interesting people, places, and things that make up our valley. Our first story combines a great workout with a lot of salsa. I signed up to see the dance moves behind cardio salsa.
Cardio Salsa is a new class coming into the Santa Clarita Valley through the Parks and Recreation. We are putting together salsa with movements and make it so fun for everybody because we love salsa. And the people who also love salsa feel that this is a great way to lose calories without noticing when you are working out.
Dancing is one of the best forms of cardiovascular exercise, and cardio salsa can burn up to 600 calories an hour.
You know, I've taken other classes through the city of Santa Clarita, and I get their catalog, the season's catalog, and I look through it and just look and see what's interesting, and this looked interesting.
How long has this class been going?
In Santa Clarita Parks and Rec, this is our second year.
The hot trend combines Latin dance moves with traditional aerobics for a fun, fast-moving fitness alternative.
You know, the class is a lot of fun. It's not really formal, and we're all by no means professional salsa dancers. The teacher's really, her name's Elizabeth, she's really enthusiastic. The music's a lot of fun, and it's a good workout. I mean, we must burn up 500-600 calories.
Are you gonna take the class today?
What, you don't take the class too?
Only if you do.
Yes, okay, let's do it.
Okay, all right.
Let's take it.
We're gonna check out some cardio salsa. And I'm gonna go eat some salsa.
Is this one and cheek and cheek and cheek?
Looking for other benefits to cardio salsa? How about lean muscles, shapely legs, a strong core, and improved balance and poise? What level of an athlete would this be good for, or anybody?
Anywhere from beginner to intermediate, even advanced, because you do work up a sweat. You work up a really good sweat, and after the hour's over, you feel like you worked out.
And if you're not the most talented dancer, like myself, you can still burn calories, get a great workout, and learn a new move or two.
The steps going on, you know, it's kind of fun sometimes. She's trying to teach us the steps and we get confused. We laugh about it, but we get it eventually and just incorporate it into the workout. Anybody in Santa Clarita that's looking for a quick workout, you know, it's easy, it's convenient, it's after work, come here for an hour and it's a good workout. And it's inexpensive as well.
So we are developing new classes all the time for the women to feel excited and know a little piece of the STEM Latin American culture.
So if you're looking to add a little caliente in that exercise routine, cardio salsa could be that answer. Woo! Well, this next story goes out to all you parents who come home from a long day's work and just want to sit down and relax. Well, who's gonna cook dinner? How about the kids? That's right, Santa Clarita offers cooking classes that teach the young ones a gourmet lesson.
They say mealtime is very important to spend with your children, but have you ever considered cooking with them? Well, here at Santa Clarita Stir It Up cooking class, the kids learn really good, tasteful recipes, and they also get the necessary skills to help you out in the kitchen.
From the moment I was about 2, I think my parents got me one of those Betty Crocker sets, and I had in my bedroom and I never came out. And then I slowly got to one that the water would come out of the faucet, and then I started going in the kitchen with my mom, and that was it, and I haven't stopped since. After I got my master's in elementary education, and I went to culinary school and business school, and I decided how can I put everything together, and it just kind of flowed, and I started doing enrichment programs, and from there this is the first year I've been doing this full time, so it's been really enjoyable.
So what makes you want to bring your child to this?
Since it was for age appropriate, I wanted to know what they were going to have them do at home. You don't want to give your 3-year-old or 4-year-old a knife and all those things to help cook, and this has been excellent. It's given me ideas of how to cook with her, and she gets real excited about helping in the kitchen and doing everything.
The first day we always learn about germs and washing our hands, and then because I do use that big knife over there, so we learn that what's an adult tool, and I let them know that they have their own but not to touch mine. So they're very privy to that. Also, kind of food handling, we talk about that. If it falls on the floor, please don't eat it. It's kind kind of hard sometimes. So things like that, and different ways to use the different tools, not to be afraid of certain things. Because if you're afraid of it, you might just hurt yourself. But if you see it in your kitchen, you've seen it before, you'll know how it works, and you'll take precaution.
So what did you make today in class?
Smoothies.
So what did you put in a smoothie?
I put in orange.
You put in orange juice? What else?
Well, I don't know. Blueberries.
Blueberries?
And strawberries.
Do you remember? Was it blueberry?
Strawberries.
Strawberries. Was that your favorite? Is it because it's like a red and it looks like pinkish color? Is that your favorite color?
Yeah.
Do you sometimes get a little surprised by what the kids actually do know, like fruit-wise, or even just like any type of food?
I do. I'm surprised every day. I wish I wrote it down and I would compile a great book. It is amazing, especially nowadays with the farmers markets and how universal food is. We have the kumquats and the star fruits and all these different things that I never really grew up with in my supermarket. They're more available. So I am pleasantly surprised to see how much they do know.
So what did you have fun doing today? What was the best part?
Well, making smoothies.
Making the smoothies? So what do you think the benefits are for a child to learn to cook?
It's tenfold. It's infinite. There's math, there's science, there's nutrition, there's social skills, there's wonderful ways to interact with people and fun things to do with your parents and your family. I just think there's great things about cooking.
For her, just I think first of all being around the other kids, getting in that environment and with an instructor and having someone and learning. They don't just do the cooking, they teach them, the different tastes and what they are, and I love all of the classes through the city. They've all been great.
My favorite dish, anything with chocolate. I love making guacamole and hummus. I try to stay on the healthier side, but I do like my cupcakes and my pancakes.
Do you try to keep the recipes that you do with the kids healthy?
I do, and if it's not a healthier recipe, I'll always try to throw in something like if we make pancakes, I'll try to throw in a bit of whole wheat. I'll ease up on the sugar, or the next week we'll try something, because it's nice to have that treat every once in a while, and they've worked hard.
What have you learned that you really, really like to make with your mommy?
Eggs.
Eggs. You love to cook eggs? So what's your favorite thing to cook?
Toast.
Toast. You know what? I cook toast too. That's about the only thing I do cook. So high five to toast. High five. Yeah, all right. Do you have a favorite meal that you two can cook together now?
That we do now. Well, actually, the smoothies that they did today, they did those before, and she loves making those, and all the fruit and everything in there, and the yogurt is great. So that one we've done. Actually, we've done the French toast and pancakes, and actually all of them we've done.
So where can someone find out more information if they're interested in taking their kid to a class of yours?
I have a website, www.stirritupla.com. It is for the parents and the child, and I love watching the parents watch their child learn something new and say, wow, I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know they could peel a potato and grate cheese. Now they can help me in the kitchen. So it's different ways that they can help each other out and really bond over this and share their love of food and of each other with their whole family.
Well, when we return, proper table manners for the young ones, and we preview a local blues band. Stay tuned.
Baking what you love makes everyone happy. Visit bakingwhatyoulove.com and discover all the tools and resources to feed your favorite hobby. We offer quality products at competitive prices for the curious beginner to the expert baker. Enter discount code SCVTV at checkout and save an extra 15%. If you love baking cookies with your grandchildren, baking artisan breads, or creatively decorating cakes, bakingwhatyoulove.com can help you. Visit us today.
I made this for you, Mom.
Wow.
It's milk with the cookies already in it.
Wow.
Frank looks at the chart and says, it's net, not gross.
Wow.
Well?
Wow.
The world's most perfectly cut diamond. Thrills like no other. Hearts on fire.
At Classic Designs in Valencia.
Hi, I'm Ed Cox with Carpet Clearance. If you've been around a while, you know that Carpet Clearance has been around a while too. Since 1990, going on 18 years now, Carpet Clearance has been committed to being the best. So if you're looking for carpet, vinyl, tile, hardwood, or laminate flooring, Carpet Clearance is your go-to flooring center. Whether it's cash and carry or professionally installed, carpet clearance is right here in the heart of Santa Clarita, on Golden Triangle Road, right next to Consumer Furniture.
Log on now to ProSportsCollector.com for the very best in sports collectibles with an accent on vintage memorabilia. All items are competitively priced and guaranteed. ProSportsCollector.com only sells authentic memorabilia from contracted signings, only through reputable companies, and always includes an original certificate of authenticity. ProSportsCollector.com merchandise makes the perfect gift for any occasion, corporate events, and of course your own personal collection. Choose your favorite today. ProSportsCollector.com.
Light up your life and call Aussie Electric today. When it comes to lighting or any other electrical needs, no one connects like Aussie Electric. Aussie. Indoor lighting, outdoor lighting, troubleshooting, new construction, home entertainment, communication, new panels, rewiring. Aussie. For a limited time, buy 6 or more recessed lights at $65 each and get 20% off. So call now and light up your life. Aussie.
Welcome back. Well, we showed you a class that teaches kids to cook, and now it's time to eat, and eat properly. Michelle Sathi shows us another class that teaches kids table manners.
The items that turn people off the most while you're eating is making loud noises at the table, shoveling food. Have you ever seen anybody do that? They just take it and they keep shoveling food in. He didn't do that. I think it's just a matter of learning consideration for others. And in the world, whether you're at home with your brothers and sisters or you're out in the world, you'll always fall back on that. Manners is just equals to consideration and being responsible for yourself.
So do you think etiquette is fun?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like the teacher a lot.
So I found that some of the kids just need a little polishing on their manners overall. Eating before everyone is served. That's not polite, right? We don't do that.
And what else have you learned in this class so far?
That we should always be nice to others the way we want to be treated.
But it's showing politeness and kindness to others, right? Remember the golden rule. We always remember that.
And so do you tell other kids when you see them having bad manners what to do?
No, I don't tell them, but I show I do what you're supposed to do.
So you lead by example. That's a good thing.
Today's going to be table manners. So we have our placemats that are general rules. It shows them how to set a table, and it gives them all the guidelines of what they should and shouldn't do at the table. What we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to put our plate in the center. Your fork always goes on the left side, and the spoon goes next to the knife. Then we're going to take our napkin and fold it in half and put it next to our fork. How are we doing? Okay, and then our cup just goes up at the top. It goes on the top by the knife. Okay? Now, what we're going to do, we have some cantaloupe and we have some bananas, and I'm going to go ahead and serve you, and I'm going to show you how to use your knife and your fork, okay? Poke it. That's probably a big bite for you, so let's cut it in half again, huh? There you go.
What did you learn today?
To eat small bites.
Yeah, because that's polite.
How to set the table and cut food.
Yeah, was it fun?
To me, it's very, very important that they understand they don't answer the door unless mom and dad are there. You know, just that kind of stuff. I really try to, because mom and dad can say it, but when someone else tells them, it always makes a bigger impact.
For more information on children's etiquette classes, visit www.santa-clarita.com. For your SCV, I'm Michelle Sathi.
Well, in the mood for a little blues, Michelle Sathi caught up with the Alan Wright Band, who perform locally here in Santa Clarita.
Everyone gets the blues, but few play them like local guitarist Alan Wright. We caught Alan and his fierce band at the Roast House in Santa Clarita.
I've been playing since I was 9, and I started out playing rock and roll, but it always was the real blues-based, like Led Zeppelin type of stuff. Probably when I was about 20, I started managing a blues band, and I really fell into the blues hard at that time, and I've been doing it ever since.
Window wide open in the back bedroom. Smell of sweet honey.
Are you self-taught?
Completely self-taught on both, yeah.
You never took a lesson?
I took a couple of lessons when I was a very young child, and it just wasn't going where I wanted it to go. So
how'd you pick it up? Did you watch?
Just spent lots of hours in my room with old records and just worked it until I figured it out.
Was it natural to you?
It was hard. It was hard, but you know, once I got to a certain point, then it felt pretty natural. My favorite people are like Muddy Waters, B.B. King.
Delta Blues guys?
Yeah, Robert Johnson. You know, all the old guys. The Alan Wright Band is a blues soul band. We do everything from B.B. King all the way to Sly and the Family Stone. You know, so we do quite a range of just soulful, very soulful music. Myself on guitar and vocals and harmonica, Mr. Jay Spell on keyboards and vocals, Michael Moxley on bass and vocals, Dan Ritter on the drums, and Jeff Ackerman on the sax. Jay Spell is the most incredible person as well as keyboard player. It's just, he never is at a loss for playing the perfect part for the song. And he's an incredible person to be around.
Very good. It's very enjoyable for me. It's a very enjoyable collaboration. Alan knows a lot about music. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's doing. He didn't just start out playing. Alan's been playing since he was 10 years old. So Alan is quite the rich musician, and I would describe it as very enjoyable for me.
They're all just top-notch musicians and top-notch people. I'm very blessed to be able to share the stage with these guys. Right now we're staying pretty local. We're doing a lot of things in Santa Clarita Valley. We do the Roast House, we do All Corked Up, you know, several different venues here. And then in the summertime we'll be doing more stuff maybe in the valley and more festivals and that sort of stuff.
Oh, I'm a big fan. I'm a friend of Jay's. So I've known Alan for a long time too.
What did you think of their performance tonight?
They're doing good tonight, real good.
You made up my mind that you got to go. Say the grass is greener, that don't make it so.
And what's your favorite part about performing live?
Just seeing it make people happy, make people smile.
What's been the high point of your career so far?
Probably when Jay Spell and I started working together. It's been a great deal from the very start, and it still is.
Well, because he plays the best blues that I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah.
And what kind of crowd does he usually bring in?
Usually brings a, you know, upper scale, middle class kind of crowd, but, you know, people that are ready for some good music and some good food. So performance is always good. He's one of the best bands that we have here, so we're always excited when he comes in. So.
I enjoy being a part of the band. I enjoy being a part of the ensemble. Playing music with other people is my favorite thing to do. I'm not up there to solo and be a soloist. I like being a part of a unit, and so playing Alan's music with all these guys is.
Well, right now I'm working on some music for the new album, and also working on some management. I have some possibilities for management right now, so we're going to go ahead and get the next record done and try and get this management kicked into gear and take it as far as we can take it.
Coming up next, a rescue facility saving the lives of cute, cuddly, long-eared We'll fill in the blanks when we return.
Log on now to ProSportsCollector.com for the very best in sports collectibles with an accent on vintage memorabilia. All items are competitively priced and guaranteed. ProSportsCollector.com only sells authentic memorabilia from contracted signings, only through reputable companies, and always includes an original certificate of authenticity. ProSportsCollector.com merchandise makes the perfect gift for any occasion, corporate events, and of course your own personal collection. Choose your favorite today. ProSportsCollector.com.
Buying a car should be a simple pleasure. Now you can go to our website at ValenciaAcura.com. You can browse, compare, and even schedule a test drive for a new Acura or a certified pre-owned Acura.
It's what we call auto buying comfort. You'll find the perfect car and the perfect buying experience even before you visit. Or shop online and we'll deliver your car right to your door.
Discover the pleasures of auto buying comfort
only at ValenciaAcura.com. It's a friendship.
Cozy here. When it comes to heating and air conditioning, indoor air quality, and energy savings, Comfort Control is the pack leader. Schedule our preseason tune-up special today for only $79 to ensure your system's safety and efficiency. We're an authorized dealer for Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems. Bryant is well known for doing whatever it takes to make you cozy and happy. Comfort Control and Bryant understand comfort, both in your home and in your wallet, or my name isn't cozy.
Are you ready for this? Fast go-karts, splashing bumper boats, exciting miniature golf, win some great prizes, try our new rock climbing wall, new arcade and games, our new Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor, and our new laser tag arena. So come to Mount Asia and see what's new.
Mention SCV TV and get a buy one, get one free attraction.
Baking what you love makes everyone happy. Visit bakingwhatyoulove.com and discover all the tools and resources to feed your favorite hobby. We offer quality products at competitive prices for the curious beginner to the expert baker. Enter discount code SCVTV at checkout and save an extra 15%. If you love baking cookies with your grandchildren, baking artisan breads, or creatively decorating cakes, bakingwhatyoulove.com can help you. Visit us today.
They ain't nothing but some hound dogs, and thanks to the Basset Hound Rescue, these pooches are getting a second chance at rocking all the time.
With over 100 of them, it's enough to make you a little uneasy walking up. However, the Basset Hound Rescue in Acton is anything but a scary place to go. They specialize in saving these adorable pooches from city shelters and finding them loving homes from all across Southern California.
You know, I'm a fourth-generation Basset person, so I've always known Basset people, and I know the breed. It's the dog that I know about, I can help, and I can find homes for.
The Basset Hound can be dated all the way back to 15th century France, where they were bred to stand low in order to hunt rabbits and foxes.
We have kind of a unique setup up here because we are a leash-free environment, meaning that we're open on the weekends for adoptions, Saturdays and Sundays from 11 to 5. And one of our biggest screening criteria is at the gate behind me, where visitors to the ranch on the weekends will be met by 40 rambunctious hounds.
Everybody's different. Someone who's looking for a dog that'll be by your side, that is a pack, is going to be part of your family, really wants a dog that's always going to be there and really needs the attention, is definitely the right person for a Basset.
They don't come in getting along because these are rescue dogs. They've been through different environments where they have to learn to re-socialize. We're a socialization rehabilitation center, so this is relearning what they genetically were bred to do. We have a few fights, it does happen, but they're Basset Hounds, so there has not been a death by Basset except maybe by being drooled upon. Well, yeah, we could go through what they're talking like. For instance, right now, Barney and Wilson over there are discussing who is top dog. Wilson is sure it's him, and Fred might think it might be him. Yeah.
So I take it you know every single name of all the dogs here.
Every dog's name and their stories.
Out of the 100 of them, Dawn described 3 of their life stories.
Bailey is an 8-year-old male. He came out of East Valley Animal Shelter. We've had him for about a year and a half. He's a Basset Lab mix, and we commonly refer to that as a Bassador. A Bassador, we commonly refer to that as. And Bailey is just phenomenal. He loves children, and he's very protective of them. He's the type of dog that would be perfect in a home environment where he could curl up in front of the fire, and he's phenomenal with toddlers. We've had visitors that came up here with very young children. Bailey will walk as a walking aid for toddlers. He loves children, loves them. Bonnie is a female hound. She came to us with 3. There was an owner who had passed away, and her daughter had found herself trying to pay the mortgage on her mother's home, pay off the debt, and take care of her mother's dogs while going through college. She was having a hard time of it, and she struggled for about 6 months, keeping in contact with us, and finally made the decision that she would have to give up her mother's dogs. So they came to us here. We worked with them. They were not bonded, so they didn't have to go into homes together. Her 2 brothers found homes, but Bonnie is still with us. She's a phenomenal dog, but she does need to be an only Basset. She prefers to be an only Basset. She sits up on her rear end and begs. We call it the Sitter Uppers Club, which is not good for their backs. She should not be encouraged to do that. She's really phenomenal. Well, Trapper has kind of a sad story. It originated in an animal shelter. That's all the history we know on Trapper. He came to us with severe dermatitis. He was emaciated. He had secondary skin infections. He had UTIs, and he had not been neutered. Once we got all of the healthcare issues straightened out and he became neutered, he's now looking for a home. He's a little bit of an older guy, so people tend to pass him by for the younger guys. But one of the wonderful things about an old hound is old hounds give you incredible amount of love. You might have a shortened lifespan with them, but the quality of love that you get with an older hound is phenomenal. So when people come here, they usually call us up and say, "Hi, I really want a Basset Hound, 2-year-old red with the brown stripe over their eye, and one that's as good with kids, and a cat." And when they come up here and we start meeting them and introducing them and talking about their home environment and their lifestyle, then that changes sometimes what it is that they're focusing on. And usually the hound selects the owner. And people who come here looking for a 1-year-old female sometimes will end up adopting a 10-year-old male. It's more about the bond, the human companion animal bond, than it is about what the desire is. And only a few times have I thrown myself at adoptive families' ankles, crying and dragging after the dog. But we commonly say if you adopt from us, we're adopting you. We like to keep in touch with you. We're here to answer questions. We're here to help keep the dog happy and in the home, because first-time adoptive parents, maybe you're not quite used to this breed, and there's certain things that are easy fixes, and we're here to help them with those. So we do keep in touch with them. And we have fundraisers. Our hoedown is coming up here at the property on May 10th. And all our adoptive families and breed lovers come out. We have games and the hounds and the raffle. And so we get to see them throughout the year, which is, again, really wonderful.
Your bond with them is obviously there, and you love each and every one of them. How rewarding is it to have these Basset Hounds and to adopt them out?
Well, that's what we do. You know,
No, it's fine. You're good.
That's what we do.
That will do it for this week's show. We want to thank you for joining us, and tune in next time as we continue to explore what makes our valley unique. For your SCV, I'm Kara Blumfield.
Log on now to ProSportsCollector.com for the very best in sports collectibles with an accent on vintage memorabilia. All items are competitively priced and guaranteed. ProSportsCollector.com only sells authentic memorabilia from contracted signings, only through reputable companies, and always includes an original certificate of authenticity. ProSportsCollector.com merchandise makes the perfect gift for any occasion, corporate events, and of course your own personal collection. Choose your favorite today. ProSportsCollector.com.
On July 8th, 2001, my mother lost her battle with breast cancer. She was only 59 years old. Watching her fight this disease was difficult for the entire family.
Today, the Sheila R. Vilos Breast Imaging Center is the only place in the Santa Clarita Valley entirely dedicated to early breast cancer detection.
I know my mother would be proud of this commitment to women's health, a commitment that will save countless lives.
The Sheila R. Velos Breast Imaging Center, located at Henry Mayo, Building F.
Looking for a car, truck, or van? Tune into the Power Hour Monday through Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 a.m. on Channel 6. Get great deals such as a 2007 Aveo for only $157 a month. Drive away in a Silverado Crew Cab for only $199 a month. Or get a 2007 Tahoe for only $299 a month. These and many other great offers you will only find on Power Chevrolet Valencia's TV Auto Mall on Channel 6. Tune in or you will miss out.
Baking what you love makes everyone happy. Visit bakingwhatyoulove.com and discover all the tools and resources to feed your favorite hobby. We offer quality products at competitive prices for the curious beginner to the expert baker. Enter discount code SCVTV at checkout and save an extra 15%. If you love baking cookies with your grandchildren, baking artisan breads, or creatively decorating cakes, bakingwhatyoulove.com can help you. Visit us today.
Santa Clarita is Southern California's entertainment destination. Just minutes from LA, Santa Clarita's year-round weather means you can enjoy year-round fun. Like thrilling coasters and water parks, premium shopping, destination day spas, fine dining, outdoor adventure, and major events such as wine festivals, golf tournaments, and the Cowboy Festival. Santa Clarita, always in season.